This is a very basic introduction to the VrSuite software package. We're going to start off with a simple welding project. So we'll start off first opening the VrWeld graphical user interface. We have a capital V and a capital W in the VrWeld, and an ampersand to start it in the background. When the graphical user interface opens, we see it has no project in the title bar, and so we go over to Project, Open, and we have one previous project in the list here, but we're going to create a brand new project. So we click on the Create. It asks us for a new name, so I'll type New Cross Test and either return or OK. We see the name show up here in our list. We select it, open. Now we see the new name has appeared on our title bar, and all our menu items across the top here have been activated. Now the basic approach to the menu design here is that we move from left to right usually when we're setting up a project. There are a few exceptions, and usually the menu items go from top to bottom in that order. Sometimes for a particular project you may skip a particular item that's not applicable to your project, but usually that's the general order of doing things, from left to right, top to bottom. For many simple projects we have set up some guides. Under the Help button to the right we have guides, and a number of various projects have been given further description. We'll open the first one, which is Prepare Welding Project, and in this guide you'll see there's a number of items on the left hand side. Usually you progress top to bottom again. For some items you'll see a number of descriptions in the right hand side, usually describing one of the windows for the graphical user interface and the various options that it has. Some of them will have a View Window button, which will pop up the applicable window from the graphical user interface, which we often call a GUI. Another way to get help is on a particular window. If you click on the F1 button on your keyboard, it will open a help window which will further describe some of the options that you have on that window. So for our initial project, first thing we want to do is start off with a few simple STL files which we've made in our CAD system. So we click on the Setup STL. Right now our STL window is empty, so we say Copy STLs from. If we click on that, it brings up the file browser, and we see in the title here that we are looking inside the project that we have created in the directory called STL. So we know that we want to go back a couple of directories, up. Here's our project. We have a directory here with some STLs in it. We don't see the names in the list right at the moment, but our directory is here, and we say OK. The STLs that are in that directory show up on our list. We click on Visualize All STL Files. We'll have a look at what our geometry looks like. It is 3 rectangular parts that we're going to weld together. Our little visualizer here, the left mouse button rotates. If you click the left mouse button and hold it down and move the mouse, you rotate. If you click the middle button and hold, you can translate left to right, up and down. if you do the right mouse button, hold and move in or out, you can translate forward or zoom or in or out. Under the view, we have a number of options. One of them that I'll use right now is to turn on the mesh. So you see there's a number of, there's our mesh that's part of our STL file. We can use the left mouse button to select nodes, or we can